What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and a sad, sad day for gaming news everywhere. A sad, sad day. So it looks like PlayStation TV is being discontinued in Japan. This is a very sad day. It is horrible. It's so horrible. You just don't even know. It's so horrible. So Sony has announced that it's going to be discontinuing its PlayStation TV in Japan. Of course, it has a label of blah 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 blah, which basically means that it's the end of shipments. They're not going to do it anymore. They still have supplies in stock, so it's going to take a while for them to run out of them. But yeah, this is the end of Vita TV. I hardly knew you. I will say this, that this could have been a successful device. I mean, a lot of people were always interested in trying to figure out a way to get their like PSPs and Vitas and things like that to connect to their TV, but they didn't market this thing very well. Okay, they didn't market it. The price, $100 was not that bad, but $50 sounds a lot better. So they probably should have just went with like 50, $60 right off the bat, and they probably could have done without the what was it? What was it? The overpriced memory cards. That could have did it. See, they had these tiny little cards that cost like a ton of money, and they could have just let everyone else get their little cheapo ones that have like 64 gigabytes and things like that and plug those in there, but no, they didn't want to do that. See, they wanted everyone to buy their special Sony memory cards, and that's why it pretty much failed. Everyone complained about the price of it, and they didn't do much to change it. So, buy PlayStation Vita TV. It is so tragic. You just don't even know. You don't even know. So moving on from that news, Sony is also closing their PlayStation Portable PlayStation Store. Looks like that is going to happen on March 31st. Sony just keeps on closing stuff. But don't worry, they said you're still going to be able to access your past purchases and your download list on the handheld. In addition, they also stated that users will continue to have the ability to make in-game purchases from their PlayStation Portable system. They can also get select PlayStation Portable games. They're also available for purchase on the PlayStation Store and the PlayStation Vita for system users. So I don't really understand the point of closing the store, but yet keeping the store open, yet still closing the store. All I know is that they're closing something on March 31st, and you should be scared because they don't even know what the hell they just said right there. I have no idea what that was. But I can say that Sony is all of a sudden deciding they want to start getting rid of stuff in its handheld market. So I can't imagine them coming out with another Vita or anything like that. I think that these are pretty much it for their whole entire handheld market. So yeah, it's part of a sad day for PlayStation handheld users everywhere. Now moving on from that news, just in case you didn't get enough of Xbox Live going down, it gets better because Xbox Live went down. It had some matchmaking issues earlier this morning. Looks like everything has finally come back up again. But yeah, it did go down briefly. Of course, it went across the Twitterverse and everyone was talking about it. Like, oh, it went down again. The Xbox Live status page did indicate that it was down for Halo 5 Guardians. But users were also reporting other issues that were going out on Twitter saying that their stuff is also down, so it wasn't just related to Halo 5. But everything's all back up now, so you don't have to freak out. But I found this kind of interesting, considering that Major Nelson came out there and basically said that their network very rarely ever goes down. So my final bit of gaming news right now, it looks like Larry Hryb has made a statement saying that we hate it when Xbox Live goes down. And of course, they have other planning for E3 underway. Now, he did respond to this whole entire thing. I know Phil McCracken came out there and talked about the whole entire network going down and apologized. But looks like Major Nelson did have something to say too. And he said, saying that there has absolutely been Xbox Live outages and problems in keeping our fans connected with the games that they love, and most important thing at Microsoft. So we really innovate in a lot of spaces regarding gaming and the internet, such as Xbox Live. We put a network of blah, 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 blah. Tell me the real stuff. Saying live is down is kind of an intermediate response because you can't play games and it doesn't matter whether you can watch movies or something. But live as a whole historically hasn't gone down in a long time. Okay. Um, I know you guys say that you hate it when the network goes down and that it hasn't gone down in a long time. That is not true because this thing goes down quite often. Okay, not as often as PlayStation, but it does go down often enough for it to be a problem. We're talking about days. This thing can go down. So don't make it seem as if it's crazy because we don't want to sit down and watch movies. People want to actually play games when they log in their Xbox One. See, the gimmick was that we're supposed to connect it to our cable boxes and do all these other stupid things that nobody wants to do. So when they come out there and say, oh, well, you know, people are just saying that it goes down sometimes, doesn't necessarily mean that it's down. You see, it's complicated, but it's like gaming jazz. It's the music within the music in the hidden meaning of the jazz, man. No, it's not. It's not that complicated. You hate it going down. Well, guess what? You have options. One, you can take the money people are giving you and invest it in your network. You see, Facebook doesn't go down. Google doesn't go down. Walmart doesn't go down. Kmart doesn't go down. Kmart. And if they can keep their networks up, I don't know how you can't, because you have more money than they do. There is no excuse. I'm sorry. I will not hear it. I will not hear it anymore. I just felt like I wanted to put that out there because as soon as I saw it, he was just like, you know, we hate it when it happens, then do something about it. It's a novel concept. Well, that's all news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching, and I will holler at y'all later. Thank you guys for watching my whole entire episode. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button, and after that, go to my StonefoxMedia store. Get cool things like shirts, iPhone cases, you name it. Even got mugs. There's nothing in the mug.